Hello everybody, I wanted to share with you today my organizational unit that I have, or actually my husband has, finally hung. This used to sit on my desk, and for you who follow my channel know I've done a video on this already, but I wanted to share with you my excitement that it's finally hung. And because it's hung on the wall, it enables me to store my printer, scanner, photocopier here and still have room for my 12 by 12 printer. And I use the 12 by 12 printer for scrapbooking. I still haven't used it very much, so if those of you who may be interested or have questions on it, maybe after I've used it a while I can do a video for you. But I wanted to share with you how excited I am. I love it. I've worked with the actual storage unit for a few months now, but it wasn't hung. It was on my desk here, and it's working for me. Since I'm very visual, if I don't see the things, I tend to not use them. And it drives my husband crazy because he's the type that would rather have everything put in drawers so that you can't see it and everything looks so nice, neat, and tidy. I need to be able to see all my things so that, you know, I can use it. And as you can see, I like to display my items. So let me just show you in more detail what this storage unit has. So a couple of you on my previous video kind of said to me, well, I don't get it. Why would you put a storage unit in a storage unit? Because this here is a Magpie quick cuts nestability. No, what is it called? I think it's a quick cuts Magpie embellishment storage unit, and you can buy the little tins to put in here. And what I do is I store my Tim Holtz Distress inks. The reason why I put this storage unit in this ribbon embellishment organizer is so that I don't have to store this thing on my desk. As you see, my desk is quite full, and I really don't need to have something else on my desk. So to be able to put it in this unit and still see my distress inks, it works for me, so I love it. And then, you know, it gives me enough room to store my art journal, and, you know, this here. And, you know, there's a few of us that have been doing this. I mean, I got into this because of Arlene, so anyhow, it's great. I would love to continue to do that, and hopefully if I have more time, I'll be able to do that. Okay, so, and then in this drawer here, I store my, some inks that I use, and acrylic blocks, and blending tools. And you see, you can see it hasn't been painted very well. You can actually get these Magpie storage units in white, but I had it in black because I had to buy mine at eBay, and there was a whole thing about it. It was actually quite broken when I got it, but anyhow, I wanted it in white, so I painted it in white. So I've painted it well where you can see it, but like in the drawer, I didn't bother with a second or third coat. So so that is that. I love that, and that's great. And then under here, this storage unit here comes with these fabric drawers. There's two of them. I took that out, and I have stored my acrylic CD cases, and I forget where I got these, but I have a video on it, so if I find it, I'll try to put the name of it in this video for you guys. So these extra large CD cases are great for storing your acrylic stamps in. And what I've done, I think this one's out of place here. It's not there. All of these, I like all of these to go in the like up on the top. So anyhow, these are all labeled from 1 till 51. I have 5 here that are empty. But I also have a section here that go from A to F. And these alpha labels are my Tim Holtz acrylic stamps. So I don't have very many, but I like to sort of separate those because I really love those stamps. And then what I do to be able to know what I have, like if I'm making a card or something of this sort, I have my binders up above my desk here. And I have this one that's labeled Snap Images. And what I did was I took the packaging, so the acrylic sheet that the acetate sheets that the acrylic stamps stick on, I took that out because it has the image, and I placed it on top of the cardboard that comes in with the stamp, it comes with the packaging of the stamps. I glued that together, and then I glued it on top of cardstock, and then I labeled it. So this is A, and if you look here, I have A, and A has, let me just open this up for you so you can see. It's tricky when it's one hand. A has my stamps that have these images. And it's a really easy way, especially when you're very visual, so that just goes back there. This is an easy way to see what stamps you have, and you can just sort of, the only problem is that it sometimes sticks, but you can see all the images that you have, so when you're creating something, you can just kind of rummage through this binder and, you know, just go through everything that you have. The problem is, and what I suggest for you guys, is when you do glue the sheets, if you decide to do this, make sure that you don't have any other kind of glue hanging out, because the pages do stick together if you do that. But that doesn't bother me that much. For me, being able to see what I have is more important, and the glue thing, just having to unstick it, not that big a deal for me. So that is that. Oh look, I think this fell. So let me just, and what I like to do with these is, see how nicely that sticks on there. Well, usually it does, that one fell, but I like to have the stamps sort of go with how the images on the CD case. So see, the chandelier is in the top corner, and the chandelier there is in the top corner. So that's how I like to store my images. Okay, so that goes just back there where A is. So that is how I store my stamps. And then, so I have a lot of these little cubby holes here. And this here is just the insert that you guys get with your Jetmax storage units. And what I did was I pulled one out of my drawers, and I actually had to adjust the size, so I cut them on the side here, just so that they would fit into this unit. Now, these ribbon and accessory storage units, I don't know if they've discontinued it, because I got mine on sale. It was $14.99 Canadian here. So, but as you see, there's a hole there because that's where the ribbon is stored. There's a little dowel that goes right through there, and I didn't use that so that I could basically fit this thing in. And then there is 2 holes over there, and that's where the shelf goes. And so the one thing about this insert that I put in here is it does not fit all the way to the top. And I just didn't like how it looked unfinished there. So I took this shelf, which should have gone in there, and I just put it on top, oops, on top of this so that it looked finished. And so, as you see, I'm able to store my glues, a couple of punches that I like, and then I've separated my colors. So here are my G's and my YGs, my B's, my anything to do with violet. So there's RVs and BVs in here. I have my R's, my Y's, my E's I have tons of, so I had to take up 2 slots. But as you see, I mean, I have a few Copics, and I know that I see all of you guys with your tons and tons and tons of Copic colors. I even saw one video where this lady had the complete set, and I was drooling over it, and I was so jealous. But this works for me, and so far, you know, I don't need any more, so that's good. And it's funny how I'm really trying to be good, and I'm very proud of myself because everybody always wants, and I always want, but you know what, I've been really good, and I'm really proud of myself. So anyhow, so that's it. Let me just show you again. That is my my storage unit, and I really like it. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And I love how it's hung up so that I can store other things in there, and it goes above my shelving unit, and you guys have seen what's up top there before too. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do in the middle. I don't know if I'm going to do those little shelving things that I can store my stamps, my wooden stamps, or if I'm going to do a piece of artwork. Not sure yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know when I figure it out. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will try to answer you as soon as possible. Thank you, you guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.